Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we have a first book club video, and this video is for this amazing book called Marketing Saves the World, written by Bill Matassoni, former McKinsey and BCG senior partner and former head of marketing worldwide for McKinsey. And I would like to draw your attention to this book because I think that if you're interested in management consulting, if you're interested in marketing, if you're interested in strategy, if you're interested in joining McKinsey or BCG or Bain or any of the consulting firms like Deloitte and so on, this is the book you need to read because it will give you such background and understanding. It will completely transform the way you think about management consulting, the way you think about marketing, the way you think about strategy. So I have here page 55, and this is for a section of the book number 4 called Creating the Leadership Factory. We are talking about McKinsey here. And let me read a little bit for you because I think it will pique your attention and I would love for you not to miss out on this book. McKinsey, at least the senior partners who hired me, wanted me to succeed. The leaders were tough, demanding, widely capable men who had very high standards of performance. I still have 40 years after joining the firm, but dreams about not being up to the challenge they wanted me to define and meet. It was a place that could be very supportive and then crush you in the next moment. I remember early on being asked to organize and host a weekend event for its retired senior partners. It was a mixed crowd, about 25 of them, who came with their wives to have good dinners and listen to presentations about how the firm was growing and the quality of our work and people. Some of them were true founders from the 40s and 50s, for the most part modest men who invented McKinsey under Marvin Bower's guidance. Now, if you don't know who is Marvin Bower, go and get a book called McKinsey's Marvin Bower. And Marvin Bower is, of course, a man who made McKinsey what it is, and Bill was one of other instrumental people to make McKinsey what it is. Others had been stars in the 60s and later made senior partner and gone off to be CEOs. So there I was on a Friday morning welcoming them, going over the agenda, trying to be both informative and clever, and wondering to myself, what are they thinking about this young guy wearing a bow tie, sporting a mustache, and explaining to them that I was the new guy responsible for McKinsey's reputation. I was scared, I was sweating. In the front row was the CEO of PepsiCo, Andy Pearson. Fortune had just written an article that named Andy one of America's 10 largest bosses. Andy seemed to be staring at me intently as I stumbled through my opening remarks. But as I passed in front of him, he touched my sleeve and whispered, "Take it easy. You are doing just fine." It made a big difference. I relaxed and the meeting went well. That was McKinsey. One Saturday morning, about 2 years after I joined McKinsey, I got a phone call from a man named Warren Cannon. He was the head of staff. Even though I reported to Ron Daniel, Warren was the guy I went to initially for advice. He was tough and very smart, and he seemed to like me. "Bill, this is Warren." "Hi," I said, wondering what could be important enough for Warren to call me on a weekend. "I just wanted you to know you have been elected to the partnership of the firm." I was genuinely surprised. When I was approached by McKinsey, there was something said about my job being a partnership position and that it could happen as quickly as 2 years, but I had not broached the subject with anyone and no one had said anything to me. Imagine getting behind the scenes of Bill's experience of working at McKinsey at that time and building it into what it became. I thanked Warren and said I knew he was the one who spearheaded my nomination. I didn't know, but figured he did. You have created quite a following. Lots of people had good things to say about you. Congratulations. I thanked him again and hung up. I sat there on an old wooden church pew I had bought from an antique shop in Connecticut, part of the decor in my barn-like loft on 38th and 6th. I thought to myself, not bad. From United Way football spots to partner at McKinsey in 2 years. So Bill was one of the rare people who got promoted to partner within 2 years' time. And you can read his memoir. Imagine how amazing that is. So this is just a little piece. This is literally 2 pages from this book. And let me show you just some of the photos for you to get a sense if you are not familiar with Bill and his book. So this is his wife, amazing Pamela, the love of Bill's life. At the end of the book, you can actually see handwritten recipes from Pamela. And then, of course, Bill speaks about his time at BCG and many other amazing stories he's sharing here. And here we have some amazing photographs of Bill in the middle of Bill's house, which is a very famous house. So I highly recommend you to check out this book and let me know if you would like us to do more of episodes like that when I speak a little bit about one of our books and share with you some thoughts and read a little bit for you so you can get a sense if you would like to actually read the book. But I highly recommend the book. It's just going to give you a very good understanding of how McKinsey became such a powerhouse, how it was able to get ahead of other consulting firms, what actually made it successful, and then how Bill thinks, how he develops ideas, and some of his amazing insights that I believe can change the way you see the world and the way you think about problems and solutions. Good luck, everyone. Let me know in comments if you read Bill's book and what were your thoughts. There's also the Bill Matassoni show for insiders and the legacy members on strategytraining.com, so you can actually see Bill talking about the concepts in this book. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Good luck, everyone.